Hello and welcome to the Real Sports preview show for the 21st of December. It's the Ascot card we're previewing today. There's four races we've got in particular, and there's a grade one that is of particular interest for us. I'm Alex Mason. I'm joined today by the one and only Archie Keenan. How you doing, Arch?
I'm right. How are you, Alex? How are you?
Yeah. I've been better, but I think Saturday's racing might cheer me up after some of the absolute dross that we've seen in the week.
Oh,
But
not very good.
no, exactly, it never is it? December. It's the state of national hunt racing in Britain. But yeah, so first race we're going to look at is the 150. It's the Howden Graduation Chase Class 2 for 4-year-olds and up. And there's quite a few in this race. Decent trainers, a couple of Skeltons, Nichols, whatever. But I'm thinking going with the Gordon Elliott horse, Phil Dorr, friend of the channel, Gordon Elliott, obviously.
I have to agree with you.
Yeah,
Can't back the favourite.
no, well,
They're after
especially
the national. What? How much are they trying to bring his handicap down, Mark?
yeah,
How much are they trying to bring his handicap down?
yeah, because obviously this is it was not a handicap, is it? But
No.
the yeah, it's always about that because if they're going for the national, you're certainly going to think, why would you go and win this on? It's a decent card, but it's not anything over the top.
Exactly.
I definitely think the Elliott horse, like last time out, it was in a 2-horse race, which you're not exactly going to shout home about that at Thurl, but but then it's definitely one for improvement. You look at some of the results from last year, and it's not particularly appealing. But that one at Clonmel, just beaten by Saint Sam at 11-2, about 5-6 lengths, I think it was. And if it's sort of going along with these sort of horses, then I think it's got a chance in this race. I don't know about you.
It's going to be a Larry the Grain 2 level horse. Got sold for a lot of money in last summer, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I mean, it hasn't really shown off what it could be, but it's gone for the big money. There's got to be a big plot somewhere.
Yeah. Jungle Boogie. I think that's somewhere down at 5-1 in the market if you're looking at having a bet on it. But I don't think that one from last year's form it got its nose in front once at Tramore. But the type of races that they're in there, like last time out, 6 beaten by Gallop and Deschamps at Cheltenham.
I mean, that was the Gold Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Gold Cup, 16-1. You're not expecting anything there, but
no.
if you're that far off it, it's early in the season. I think it's just fitness for Jungle Boogie there.
I agree.
You
look further down as well at the Skelton Horse Unexpected Party.
Yeah.
Won at the festival last year. Probably could win at the festival again this year in a handicap. I feel like that is the big plot for the Skeltons this year.
Yeah, well, Skelton always loves a winner at
He loves a
Cheltenham.
handicap.
Yeah, he'll win anything at Cheltenham. He'll go in the selling hurdle.
We'll be talking about the horse in a minute anyway. Who he loves the handicap with.
Oh yeah, but I think Phil Dorr at 5-2. That's decent price about that one.
I agree.
So on to the 225, which is the Grade 1, biggest race of the card, the Howden Long Walk Hurdle, 3 miles this one, and I can't put it past Elliott again in this one. He does love going for a sizable race, and last time at Cheltenham beat Gal Road. I think was that the one that we were there for, or was
nah? This was I think it was the day, the meeting before. It was the Temps, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would be actually. Yeah.
And then this got the horse race just been sold to McManus, hasn't
it? Yeah. And if McManus sees something, then we're obviously got a shout there. Second favourite in the betting at 7-2, and a lot of them much bigger prices. Langer down in this race, which many people have won a bit of money on before.
You think of last year's winner Cranberg as well. Could run a race for Fergal O'Brien, but it's what depends on who's in the race. I mean, this year it seems like there's a lot more younger horses in comparison to last year, where you had lots of Champs, Dash or Drasher, Paisley Park, and he was the youngest in the race and won it. But I don't particularly. I like Langerdan. You got to know when to back him.
Yeah.
Botox Ha, a horse that's got some good form about him. He's won a couple of nice races, and he's always in these races. But can you back him? Who knows?
Well, it's at those sort of prices you're looking at, aren't you? You're looking at 16, 20 as you tail off to the bottom of the market with Langer Dan and Botox out. And I definitely think, especially with Botox House having a run last time out, definitely one for fitness, wasn't it? And
Yes.
I think that might be a similar story to Crambo here, albeit last year's winner. They haven't run for how long would it be here? They haven't run since April at Aintree. Beaten 46 lengths off strong leader, a decent horse, but if you're tailing off towards the end in those sort of races, I don't think the 3 mile is particularly to the strengths of someone who's just coming back with fitness worries like that.
I mean, you've got your likes of what's strong leader, the favourite, already had a run this year, won at a short price, but could maybe back it up again. Obviously, hasn't got the form from before, say from last season, apart from the one win at Aintree, which is a grade 1, good jockey on board, but I'll probably be against it.
Yeah, I'd definitely say it's out of those two who's going to win it, and I think Wall Park coming in with 4 wins in a row. 3-horse race at Galway 2 times ago, but apart from that, you've got some decent chances, especially winning at 14-1, 11-1, Kilbeggan and Galway. You've definitely got horse who's regularly running, and they've got the feel of this sort of distance, like going 2 mile 6, 2 mile 5 for a couple of those wins, and then stepping it up last time out over 3 miles, beating Gal Road.
In a handicap, and now they've moved to graded.
Yeah, especially.
It's a big risk of, can he hold on to that?
Well, you think he's carrying the same weight as he was last time. It's just it's not a handicap this time, so he knows he can travel the trip and sort of work at that rate, the weight. It's just whether there's improvers hidden amongst the field, and that's definitely going to be one to watch this weekend if there's going to be a tight race. So the next race that we're going to preview is the 3 o'clock. It's another 3 mile, but it's the Howden Silver Cup Handicap Chase, Class 1.
A Saturday handicap.
I know. I love those on ITV. It's always a good way of getting people in, because it's always going to be a sort of tight race, and that's what you like to watch in racing, isn't it? Sometimes you want to see a constitutional romp home with 20 lengths to spare or whatever, but everyone loves a big handicap, big field. Well, it's not a massive field this time, but there's a fair few in it. 12 have declared so far, I think. But I can see quite a lot of these winning. You look at the amount of course and distance winners that have in this race, and I don't think you could put it past any of them really to win it. Even some of the big prices like Bow to Greatness at 16-1 pulled up last time out, but that's just part of racing. Sometimes I suppose it's especially with these handicaps,
yes.
You've got
going off 10 stone 6 as well.
Yeah, you've got all sorts of reasons why you've pulling up, whether it's above or below the line. Oh, what's happening with my camera there? I think that's what's his name? I think that's McCreary trying to tell me not to throw some shade. I should throw some shade on the handicapping system. But your favourite Victorino, course and distance winner, 3rd last time out at Newbury, and just going in a shorter trip now. Maybe that was a bit.
The Newbury race was the Coral Gold Cup. It wasn't known as the Hennessy. Big race, another big handicap.
Yeah,
Venetia Williams is in very good form as well.
Yeah, and I think stepping down from the Hennessy and coming back into this, 2 furlongs less, and I think it's one of those where, uh, that it was coming back from a break last time out to come third in the Hennessy. I think this horse has got big things that it can do this year. I think Dr. Ken. Sorry.
I love a bit of Dr. Ken. We all love a bit of Ken, though.
Yeah, I think Dr. Ken, it's a 600-day break, and then to come second at Kempton, going up 4 furlongs. And I wonder whether that was just to get back in the stride of things. 8-1 second there. It's not a dreadful price. And at 7-1 this time, yeah, I think at such a low weight of 7 stone 8, this horse has definitely got a chance under Sean Bowen.
Yeah, I feel like if he does get declared, I'd be going with Trelawney.
That's another one where, if you look last time out,
it won against in the graduation chase at Haydock.
Yeah, 7-2.
Beating Iroko, the favourite as well, quite easily.
Yeah.
But Kim Bailey, will never in mind. I've seen that the horse has also got an entry in the Welsh National. Will it want to go for the Welsh National?
Well, I think this might just
difference.
Yeah, I think this is sort of they're building up because they're going 2 mile 5 last time out, then up to 3 miles, and then for the Welsh National.
It's only in 6 days after the Welsh National.
It's an even longer trip. So if it gets declared, I don't think we'll see a massive run from Trelawney. They'll just try and sort of coast around the track, really, won't they? But if they can, get round, I could see a place on the cards. But
if they go for this and they see it goes well, obviously everyone talks about it, but the Cheltenham Festival, there's races that could be brought up there.
Yeah.
Or even save the horse for Aintree, who knows?
Yeah, there's all sorts of things that we can be going for as we swing into the true start of the national hunt season, and we're right in the heart of it now, aren't we?
We are. Big week coming up in England and Ireland, of course.
Yeah, a lot of great horses we'll see out, and I'm hoping we'll see Constitution Hill back out.
That's the words right out of my mouth.
At Christmas. I'm sure you're going to that one, aren't you?
I believe I should be.
Yeah, that'll be a sight to behold if he comes back.
At over even money, I'll be taking a lot of money on that one.
Yeah, you'll be taking a grand with you, I hope.
Oh, right. Moving away from Constitution Hill, who are we going for in this race?
The 3:35 at Ascot?
The 3 o'clock. Just who are we going for in the 3 o'clock?
Oh, see, I think there could be any number, and I think those that we've said. See, I like taking a big price. I do.
Don't we all?
I'm a bit like Jason Weaver in that regard. I like taking
a bit of Jason Weaver.
Yeah, I love it. I love a stupid price, but I think I'd like to take Dr. Kenso 7-1 because I feel like anyone could be winning this one.
I do as well. And if he runs, I'll be taking Trelawney.
Yeah, it's not insane prices, but on the anti-post, you've still got the 3 places there. The couple, even if Trelawney doesn't turn up, you've got a run for your money there in Dr. Ken. So quickly moving on. 3:35 at Ascot, which I was a little bit eager to get. Ladbrokes handicap hurdle. It's a Premier
on the tip of your tongue.
Yes, it's Class 1 again. A lot of good handicaps here. And favourite, well, we've got joint favourites as it stands on the anti-post. It's Fergal O'Brien and Dan Skelton, Beware and Disartenos. A couple more down the card. And who are you going for here?
It's a tough race. It's another tough, short-paced, fast handicap hurdle. This.
Yeah, especially with 15 running as well.
2 favourites both ran in the Greatwood before at Cheltenham. And obviously, it's a tough one to say. It is tough.
Yeah. Especially because you've only got the 16, so you're not getting the 4 places on the betting market. But I like the look of Cabral du Mathan for Paul Nicholls. Um, won last time out at Kempton in November, and I think this horse only wins, and I don't think
Young horse, though.
yeah, but
Only for you.
I don't think Nicholls would be sending this type of horse out if he didn't think he's got a big chance at winning it, especially
Right.
with like to preserve that unbeaten record. We like to see a lot of people preserving that nowadays, don't we? Rather than like
We
truly
do.
going for like giving us big races, because there's some horses in the past where you go, well, yeah, they might finish second, but you remember races where you've got four to a finish, and you're thinking who's going to win here? But no, you just get
Makes it enjoyable over the last.
yeah, but you don't see that as much now in the national hunt racing, do you?
Not really anymore.
Yeah,
The one horse I do like the look of, I mean, I've backed the horse a few times before. Whether he'll come out again and do it this time is Go Dante. That horse likes to be in a handicap hurdle. Did last runner in the Greatwood at Cheltenham. Finished a bit of the way down the pecking order, but top jockey and Sean Bowen on board. Is it another handicap plot? Who knows?
yeah. Well,
Just like I just do like the horse. Just feel like it gives it all. Well,
well, yeah.
who
Well,
knows?
carrying 11-3 compared to carrying 11-11 last time. I know we're not particularly down too much in the mark, but giving up a good £5 compared to some of the top weights in this, like Be Aware, he's £5 better off than them. But then Cabral du Mathan, my pick, is a pound lower than Go Dante. So
Yes.
it's if we look at the bottom weight, like Black Hawk Eagle, second last time out, we give a price of 25-1 here. And all these horses are quite comfortable with the distance, but fiercely proud. You've I think I've lost my bearings here. Black Hawk Eagle, sorry. You look at Black Hawk Eagle, and some decent prices like 14-1, 2 starts ago, coming third at Fosslas, over 2 miles. This horse has got the sort of kick of pace, I suppose.
Yes.
Not necessarily getting in front every time, but it's one of those that can sort of switch a race on its head coming into the last couple of furlongs. So that's one of those where if you get a decent start to the race, especially at 25-1, I don't think it'll be a front runner, but there's always a chance coming the end of the race with that one.
I also like the look of Steel Ally. I just like the Sam Thomas, Dylan Johnston combination. They're like a few races with Dylan Thomas getting the £3 back as well. It's just off top weight of 12 stone. I mean, you are getting a little bit off Dylan, but whether it comes into your favour, who knows?
Yeah, well,
I like a bit of an each way in the handicap hurdles, big handicaps. Whereas,
yeah, I think last time out it was Johnson on board as well, claiming £3, isn't it, for him? And that was the first time they'd actually come together on this horse. The only other to win with this horse was Sam Twiston-Davies, and that was at 7-4 favourite back in February. So I think
good old Sammy Twiston.
Yeah, I think dropping down 3 furlongs, maybe just to get this one, back in that sort of middle distance. Coming last time in a 2 mile was second, beating a length by a lump sum, and I feel like with Johnston on board, this one, it could be going, especially at the price of 10-1. Yeah,
exactly.
There's money to be made on any horse in this race.
Exactly.
And I'd like to hear the viewers' opinions on this, because I don't think we're particularly great on this front, and we might need a little bit pointing out.
Yes.
But, it's one of those where there's always going to be discussion about these handicaps. It's not nailed on by any chance, is it?
Exactly.
It's not like we're watching, Red Rum romping home or anything like that.
Exactly.
But I think that wraps us up, Archie. It's been a pleasure talking to you today,
It
my
has
friend.
been a pleasure talking to you as well, Alex.
And I hope we'll come back together for the Christmas hurdle review, maybe.
Oh, is there anything on before? I can't remember
Ooh,
what's on before. Is there a bit of Newbury on? I think maybe.
there's been
We
a
don't
bit of
know.
it, bit of everything, bit of Ludlow, maybe.
Oh bloody hell!
I know.
Why don't show me the? Need the racing post to sponsor us.
Yeah, maybe.
Got a bit of Leopardstown as well on the 26th if we are willing to go for a bit of that.
Well, I'd happily welcome on any sponsors who can get us to the racing.
Exactly.
Take us to Wolverhampton, please.
All right.
Right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please tell us below what that you're looking forward to this weekend. What are your tips? And as always, enjoy betting.